All right, everyone, we're back. Now that the Thestrals are actually starting to be doing that whole breeding thing, it takes half an hour. So in that time, I'm going to quickly just talk to Sebastian, and then I'll start whatever this one is. Ah, there he is. This should work.
Any of you know?
Oh, I forgot. I can't just use that little dash teleport thing that I have.
Bombarda!
Okay, never mind. It was just there to sound creepy. All right. Where is Sebastian? Here he is.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I'm not going to tell him I regret it, but...
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it.
All right, there we go,
Because in
yes.
the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
What happened exactly is my question, yeah.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
It's a bother, yeah.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
So, to help the guy who didn't trust us and then betray the other guy. I still have to wait for this one. Actually, but yeah, it's kind of messed up. It's either you betray the guy who was helping you, or you go with the guy who didn't want to talk to you at all. Now, what happened to Sebastian's,
Revelio.
What happened to Sebastian's clothes? Alright, well, I'm just gonna go quickly now talk to Penny. Maybe she knows how I can also find a phoenix, because I see that a phoenix feather is needed. Or wait, was there another quest there? No. Okay, so she's all the way up there.
Revelio.
Oh, I remember here. Let's test out my new spell on an opponent.
Perhaps it's... Or father. Boxer. Confringo. Glacier. Bombarda. Was that meant to be an... Confringo! I don't know what kind of magic that was. Protect
Okay, someone actually hit me pretty hard.
Incendio! The flames consume! He's had all their teaching in school these days. Protego! Pulsar! Incendio! Fine. Too slow. Your life ends here. Shame. Expulsum. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Okay. Time to actually take this more seriously.
Incendio! Nice you're just getting on my nerves. Confringo! Expulsion! There'll be more of that. Think I won't remember your Bombarder. Confringo. Expulso! Rolling away! What are your thoughts on Scythian? Oh! Protego! Expulso! Glacius! Confringo! Expulso! I could do this all day. Depulso! Gotcha! Rookwoods don't go down easy. Glacius! Oh! Confringo!
I really should have kept this on.
Revelio.
Used up a lot of potions too.
Revelio. Bombarder. Revelio.
Oh, there's a there's a beast nest here. Oh, it's just more of those frogs. A legendary unidentified item. I'm definitely taking that.
I'll look after you.
These rocks have seen better days.
Alright, well, if there's traces of ancient magic here. Wait, what? Gear slots are already full. Was that a scarf that I picked up that was unidentified? Yeah, it was. Alright, and as much as I like Bombarda, Bringo's just more useful. All right, there's one.
Revelio.
There has to, there it is up there.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Time to redeem myself for that last battle.
Cruising. Confringo.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Well, it doesn't matter who lived here. I got another beast, and now time to find out what Penny wants. Or sorry, Poppy. I keep saying Penny.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horndale Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
All right, let's see here. And I actually can't wait to get back to the room of requirement after.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
All right, we've been warned.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
Revelio! But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Well, then they would have had all the right to be.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio!
Alright, so if it's acting violently...
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio!
I actually thought that it didn't give me something for a second.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio!
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Still gonna use
I
it.
wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
And just in case, because there's a good handful of them.
Come to think of it, months ago I had a brooch. Nice it was. Sparkled like the glint in my eyes when I find out which one of you thieving lot stole it.
They're doing this to tell us.
I mean, I love the combat, but
It's all about having a keen eye. Take me, for instance. Suppose it's worth a look. Mr. Kago! Let me
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one. Repairer!
my gear slots are full. Well, as long as I have like strong enough gear.
What in Merlin's name?
Is this a
Are
dragon?
those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Well, in that case,
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood.
It's Totalis.
okay, for a chest that size, I'm hoping that it had something proper. Nope.
It's Totalis.
Alright, just a little more.
To eat again till next week.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
What kind of dragon is that?
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Okay, I'm also going to take all their stuff, though.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! That rope will put his dragon intact! How don't think you'll get out of here?
Put you in a stew. Back to the nurse with you. I won't let. I will.
Cruising. Expelliarmus. Repulsor.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Careful.
Okay.
I'm sure it's.
How nice of you to stop by.
I hate that sound. My What have you done? Enjoy suffering, do you? You dare say one of my own? You will. I want.
Bombarder.
Marvelous strike.
Repulsor.
Back for more. Not the right.
Cruising.
Shall we finish what we started? Ah, the lab returns to the.
Bombarder.
Let's see. Yes, you will fall. What have you done?
Looks like someone paid attention in her quality.
Cruising.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio.
seems like it's still not going to be happy with us.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Incendio!
Now, we all know it doesn't have that kind of range.
This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
And to think, I was hoping for a phoenix egg.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Revelio. Bombarda. Accio. Glacius. Crucio. Bombarda. Glacius.
Okay, yep, better get out of here. I basically was about to get wrecked, and I have no potions to heal. Oh well. Actually, I can at least do the thing with the Thestrals. So I'll at least head back. It should be done by now. All right. Oh, and I also have that piece of gear that I get to identify. Haven't done that in a while. A defense drop, but that goes up. Increased damage with Petrificus Totalis. Now, come on. The green is messing up the drip. There we go.
Could you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
But I'm done. Oh. I didn't read that part.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Alright, well that was easy enough.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale,
Well,
Deke.
not gonna tell him his master
I'm
got
so
what
sorry.
he deserved, but he should have left the
Deke
phoenix
has
alone.
only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.